Why? Why do we always assume that more is better? Hello, I'm Sarah Hazem, and I'm going to be talking about how simplicity is the real ability. We grew up thinking more is better. More features, more rules, more information. But often, more just makes things harder. We're constantly told that adding more will improve things. More productivity, more achievements, more options. But all it does is create stress and confusion. Think about the tools you use every day. The apps you love aren't complicated, they're clear. Google is just a search bar. A stop sign is one word, yet both changed how we navigate through the world. They didn't become powerful because they were complex. They became powerful because they were simple and effective. That's because simplicity works. Simplicity isn't about doing less work, it's about getting rid of what doesn't matter. It's about focusing on what's essential. It's about removing distractions so the purpose becomes clear. Confusion slows people down, clarity moves them forward, and progress only happens when the next step feels possible. When something is confusing, we don't use it. When instructions are too long, we ignore them. When goals are unclear, progress stops. Confusion slows people down. Clarity moves them forward. And progress only happens when the next step feels possible. The best ideas don't add more, they take away. They cut through the noise. They make the complicated feel understandable. They turn chaos into something clean and usable. In school, work, or life, we often try to impress by making things complex. We think complicated means smart. We think more detail means more value. But clarity is what really connects with people. Simple ideas are remembered. Simple messages are powerful. Simple goals are achievable. The ability to simplify shows that you understand something well enough to design it neatly, explain it clearly, and focus on what truly matters. Because simplicity requires confidence. It requires knowing what to keep and what to remove. It's a sign of real mastery. So, before you add more, ask yourself one question. What can I remove? Remove what distracts, remove what doesn't help, remove what makes the message harder than it needs to be. Because simplicity isn't the opposite of intelligence, it's the result of it. The ability to simplify. Simplicity is hard because it takes discipline. It takes choosing less even when more is available. Anyone can add more. More words, more steps, more noise. But real understanding shows up in what you remove. That's why the best ideas feel obvious. The best designs feel natural. The best solutions feel clear. Not because they're basic, but because they're focused. So, before you add more, pause. Ask again, what can I remove? Thank you so much.